Good morning, Britain. It has just gone 6:30. Welcome to the programme. A number of people, of course, will know the news, and many of you will not, and will be surprised that Piers Morgan is not here this morning. Now, Piers and I have disagreed on many things, and that dynamic was one of the things that viewers loved about the programme. He is, without doubt, an outspoken, challenging, opinionated, disruptive broadcaster. He has many critics and he has many fans. You will know that I disagreed with him about Meghan's interview. He himself clarified his comments about her mental health on the show yesterday. There are many voices on GMB and everyone has their say. But now Piers has decided to leave the programme. Some of you may cheer and others will boo. He has been my presenting partner, Monday to Wednesday, for more than 5 years. And during Brexit and the pandemic and other issues, he has been a voice for many of you and a voice that many of you have railed against. It is certainly going to be very different. But shows go on, and so on we go.
Well said. That can't have been easy. It's not easy, is it? He's a big character. And lots of people have got in touch to say, this was always on the cards. People are glad that he's gone. Many viewers will be absolutely gutted this morning because he is, we've had our highest ratings on Monday. There's a reason for that. People want to know what he thinks and people like to hear whether they agree with him or not. They want to hear what he has to say. And, we've all been on that ride, haven't we? We've all been on that ride. And, don't call him Marmite for nothing. There's a reason for that. And yeah, look, we are here. The show is still GMB. We still do our job and we've still got lots to say and lots to debate. But of course, for many of you this morning, you will be scratching your heads a little bit. But we understand that. And a colleague of ours has left. So that is, it's a different atmosphere in the studio today. It's a slightly discombobulating feeling for all of us.
You were due to be on in any case.
I was here anyway.
It's Wednesday.
Yes, don't read anything into this. I was here anyway this morning.
And so you have just shifted seats?
Yes, I've shifted seats on this brand new desk. I'm glad to be here. It's a strange morning for all of us here. But the decision has been made. And I think, when there are thousands of complaints about something, things have to be taken seriously. And also, of course, Buckingham Palace are taking what Meghan said very seriously. They've issued a statement, of course, saying that they're going to be investigating things privately. Well,
that Meghan and Harry interview has had reverberations.
Yep.
In ways that...
Of course, there was lots of talk this morning about some of the claims that they made. Of course, even in the royal statement, it says recollections may vary, which is a fascinating sort of it gives you an idea of where the palace are thinking. And we had the former editor of the Royal Editor of The Sun on this morning saying it sounds like the Queen has already spoken to whoever she thinks said this.
And they've said something different.
Yes, and they've said something different. Lots of questions this morning about why the security was taken away from them when they were in Canada.
They obviously spoke for a much longer time than was put together for the actual interview. And so there are new clips that are coming out and it looks like, bombshell after bombshell is going to come out. One of the clips that has been released since the interview was aired in America on Sunday and then here on ITV on Monday is a very personal issue about privacy.
Yes.
And there has been a huge row over, if you're in the public eye, how much of your privacy then do you concede? And Meghan had her say about this. Of course, the royal family depend on coverage in order for people to see what they do. They obviously, we're talking at the moment about how they need to be held accountable. And that comes with scrutiny, doesn't it? And you also have to, cope with criticism in the press as well. But it's just that how much do you give and how much is then taken from you? And that's something that I'm down here on the scale when it comes to how much, my life is scrutinised. But I don't want, my whole life, just because I'm on television, I don't want my whole life opened up to scrutiny.
No, it's interesting though, isn't it? I think if you're publicly funded, I mean, the way we treat MPs and their private lives is completely different, isn't it? You know, you publicly fund these people, and therefore you feel that you have an element of not control, but you certainly feel like you have a certain right to know what is happening. What was fascinating, obviously, and we're talking to
just on that, I was going to say that I think when you're in public life, if what you're doing in private conflicts with what you're saying in public, I can see how you should be, you know, held accountable.